Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be demoing my React project that I've just finished up earlier today. This is my first React project I built with no tutorial or anything, so I'm quite proud of it, and today I'm going to show you what it's all about. So, since I'm currently on the job hunt, I made something that was related to me and looking for jobs. So it's an app that allows you to track all the jobs you've applied to and have it all in one tidy place here, and I'll show you guys how we use it. So let's say you found a job you like, let's say Jen, and we'd copy the link here. You would add the company, so Jen. The location, let's just say it's New York. A little bit of typo there. Jen, let's say like location is New York. They're paying, let's say $100,000 a year. And you enter the job link here. And you push add, and it'll automatically get added to these cards. And you can come here and toggle the applied, which just changes the applied status to green, which means you've applied to the job. And if you want to quickly go to the application link, you can click here, and it'll automatically bring it up here for you. And we also have a filter button because, as we know in the current job market, you might have to apply to hundreds of jobs. So let's say we just want to sift through our jobs for one of them. Let's say we want to find resilient coders. It would come up here, and you can click right here, open up the link, and change your status to applied or not applied. And you can even delete it if, let's say, you already heard something back or anything of that nature. As for the server, everything is hosted on a local JSON server, and every entry has an ID, a company name, the location, salary, the link that you applied to, and applied, which is a boolean, which is always set to false in the beginning, and you're allowed to change it whenever you've applied to the job. Alright, so let's get into the code. Everything is done in the app.jsx file, where we have a couple components. First is the header component, where we have exactly the title just says welcome to your hit list. Next we have the add component, which is the input field for everything that you're adding about your job. We have the search component, which allows users to search companies by name. And we have the view company component, which is the cards you saw at the bottom with all the details of the job that you just added. One interesting part was to change the color from green to blue, or from green to red based on if you applied status. And what I did was have inline styling and have the background color be set to a ternary. And if it's true, it's green, and if it's false, it's red. And that was quite fun to figure out. And down here we have our app component, and here we just have a couple of states. States are just which track the state of the current input field that we have here, and each of them have a corresponding function which takes the value of the input field and sets that state to that. Here we have our hooks, which just grab all the information or the data from the database to be displayed on the screen. And this is where it gets quite fun. We have the push to database function. So first, it's the submit button, and we want to prevent default since we don't want it to refresh. We create a new object called new job with all of the states of the current input fields that we just applied. So, and applied is always set to false. Then we concat that to change the state from So here we go. We use our job services function to create a new job, and we change the state of the jobs field to just add that new job we just added and reset the fields back to empty strings. So that's why every time you push apply, everything from the input field gets erased. Same thing for removing and handling the toggle applied. It's pretty similar functionality, and it was actually pretty fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoy. But before I leave, let me show you guys the back end. It's just a couple of functions. This is the function to get all, to create a new database, a new object in your database, to remove, and this is my toggled applied function. I just exported it here so I can import it to my app.jsx so they could be used. So the app wasn't too cluttered. I want to set the backend function to another file. Hopefully that all made sense and you enjoyed the app. See you later. Hey, it's Wise from the future. Just wanted to add a couple things. I forgot to add this part where I talk about things I would have added if I had more time. One of the biggest ones was to have a drop down to have you be able to sift through the jobs that you are currently having in the database based on different criteria. So let's say instead of just searching by name, you can go location, salary, or the applied status. So like let's say you would want to do all the jobs that you haven't applied to yet. So that's something I would add to my app if I had more time. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. Peace.